Hello guys, it is Ital Slenny, and today I am finally going to be drawing myself as a Pokemon gym leader. Now, I've tried this a lot of times in the past, but each time I got hooked up on some part of the process and failed horribly. But this time, I've put a method to my madness, so hopefully I'll actually make something I like. So without further ado, let's begin. Also, yes, I sound different because I'm sick. Moving on. Something I noticed is that when it comes to Pokemon designs, their fashion senses can be very unique, so I decided to work on my outfit first. So I of course looked to one of my favorite things in the world, which is JoJo, and JoJo uses a lot of fashion references, so of course I borrowed a lot from that. Obviously, the main parts of the body are very Dio inspired, with the top, the heart-shaped belt, and even the pants. And then the sleeves are very much Josuke and Giorno inspired, although you could argue there's a bit of Vocaloid flair in them as always. And the boots are legitimately just Rouges but recolored. I didn't think about being too original, I just mixed and matched ideas I like because I want to have fun here. Then I picked a Pokemon type, which honestly I'm always trapped between Bug, Flying, and Ghost, but this time I chose Ghost because recently I've really had a liking for Mega Bayonet, so I wanted that in my team. And Bayonet is a pure Ghost type, so of course I just did this. And I know that some of my choices are interesting, but I choose my Pokemon based off of my favorites, not necessarily how good they are. So yeah. The most difficult part of my Pokemon design was coming up with a color palette because there are a numerous amount of trainers who base their color palette or even full design on their ace Pokemon, and for me, I couldn't pick an ace, so I just went with multiple color palettes, and in the end, I had 4 and I narrowed it down to 3, so I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me which one you like the most in the end, but as for now, this first variant is based off of the Galarian variant of Yamask. This one is pastel like Oricorio. This one is a mixture of Banette, Mismagius, and Driftlooms, although the Banette does not really show well here. And then I made a Cofagrigus color palette, but then I didn't look anything like a ghost type at all. Actually, this made me look like I could be fighting or electric, so I decided not to go with this one in any way, shape, or form. However, I did keep the idea of the other 3 around. So this video I ended up with 3 final drawings, which aren't really unique, I just added all the components together to make it look slightly more professional. My cat is purring super loudly, but regardless, it's hard to pick which one is the best here. I feel like the black and red one is the coolest and it has the most threatening vibe of the 3, but then the Oricorio one is very true to my typical color palettes because I like pastel colors, and then the purple one just feels like a classic ghost type look, so I don't know. Also, I somehow forgot to mention it, but the scar on my cheek is based off of the little X Drifloom has. There's not much to it. I probably got it because I dealt with so many ghost types, and ghost types are known for being a little bit dastardly and tricky, but yeah. I imagine that if I were a gym leader, I'd probably be in the middle. I don't think my team is strong enough to exactly be, past number 6. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day, morning, night, whatever time it is when you're watching this, and just have a good time. Goodbye! And I'll see you guys later.